Y'all, I'm back again. Now, look, I ain't trying to be on here for too long, but listen, as you can already hear the disappointment in my voice, Bravo has released, child, Bravo has released the seating chart for, hold on for a second, y'all. All right, y'all. So I'm back. So they just showed the they just showed the seating arrangement for their season 7 reunion, child. Might as well get into it because it's very anticlimactic and very disappointing to say the least. Obviously, Andy is so tone deaf and he truthfully does not want anybody to be held accountable. So he's going to ruin all of the reunions where the people that he likes has to be getting, be getting called out. So he's going to put people on the same couch and he's going to put people reverse opposite. It's just very stupid to me. I really don't understand the thought process of this, but let me show y'all what I'm talking about. So, Bravo released the seating chart on their Twitter page, and I have it right here for y'all. So, here it is, child. Now, if you can see to the left, you have Karen, Candace, Robin, and then Mia. And now to your right, you have Giselle, Ashley, and Wendy. And one thing I don't understand is why are we doing this again? Why I'm just like my thought process and trying to figure like these type of things out are is like is it to piss off the audience? Like what I just want to know the goal and the intent of putting people who don't like each other on the same couch right next to one another. Like so we're going to put Karen on the same couch on the same couch as Robin, and then put Wendy right next to Ashley and Giselle instead of going Candace. Well, even if it had to be Karen, Candace, Wendy, and then Giselle, Mia, Robin, then Ashley. Wouldn't that make more sense? Or or are they trying to fight the colorist statements and the colorist accusations? So they're gonna put the two dark skinned girls on opposite couches and mix them in with the light skinned girls. So it just doesn't seem as if it's the two dark skinned girls going at everybody else or going against everybody else. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. And then on top of it, low key, I feel that maybe this isn't the real seating chart, or at least I hope it's not, because this one says version 111.23. So possibly this could be an alternative reunion seating chart where they're trying to gaslight us, engage us. It's just weird that they're putting people who don't like each other on the same couch instead of opposite to one another so they could face each other and say what they need to say. We saw what the last Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion did when women are placed on the same couch who don't like one another. It literally minimizes the drama and us actually getting into things. Placement and feng shui is actually real. They separated Mia and Wendy. They could have put Mia on the same couch with Giselle, Ashley, and Robin, and then put Wendy on the same couch as Karen and Candace. To me, that would make more sense. that would separate them and probably feel alone when going at someone since they're separated. And it makes me want to, and it makes me try to think, is this like something to, inhibit them from coming at people, full throttle? Maybe they feel like Candace and Wendy next to each other is too much. And also, they're like, I don't know, y'all. I don't like this. I don't like this, and I don't like the way this is happening. I don't feel that Wendy should be behind Ashley. Ashley has not done anything this season, nor has gotten into it with anybody this season. So why would Ashley be before Wendy? If anything, I thought Ashley would be second to last or the last cheer. Like, she's literally done nothing all season besides bring Deborah around just to prove that she was a liar. That's it. Nothing else happened. So what are we gonna what is the seating chart? I hope Wendy and Candace eat them all up. I hope so as too. I hope so too. Like, I really hope that Candace and Wendy does not allow their energy to be, divided and, absorbed by these light skinned hoochies. Okay, like, I really hope that that's not the case. Because I feel like this is strategic, and I don't know what the to separate. Like, they're always trying to separate Candace and Wendy. Have y'all noticed that? They're always trying to separate Candace and Wendy. They never show Candace and Wendy in scenes together, barely. They never show Candace and Wendy, bonding or, filming together. They always break them up and only show us together scenes of Ashley, Giselle, and Robin, and then with Karen as well. Like, they don't show us Candace or Wendy like doing scenes together, although they film all the time together, from what I heard. And it really bothers me. And my thing is, like, y'all have been struggling to hit over 1 million viewers each, each week. Obviously, having Giselle, Robin, and Karen at the forefront is not pulling in the ratings that y'all think that they are. I don't know what the hell this seating chart is, and I really hope that it's a joke. I really do, because this is highly disappointing and highly anticlimactic. Like, ew. It makes me not even want to watch it. Hold on, y'all. So I'm like, y'all, I'm just so disappointed and confused at this. I just really want to know the thought process. This is what I'll be trying to tell y'all. Andy be snorting in the bathroom, allegedly, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Because snorting is the only reason that I could think that this would even make sense. To be a, you have to snort that, you have to snort enough to make this make sense. They need to stop forcing Giselle and Karen as leads. Neither of them do much, and apparently they don't have to. Apparently, you can just be as mediocre as you want to be, light skinned as you want to be, and have nothing to bring to the table, but you still are offered the most. I don't understand it. It does not make sense to me, and I don't think that Giselle is similar to Kenya at all. Kenya exposed her life. Kenya has reads, fashion, all of these different things. I see a lot of people trying to compare Kenya to Giselle, and they're not comparable at all. If anybody, Kenya can be compared to Candace. It's all strategic. Andy is not a fool. Like, I would really love some explanations about why this seating chart happened the way that it did. Like this is so dumb. Like like y'all, I'm so over it. Like I am so not looking forward to the reunion. Once again, we're gonna have Giselle sitting right next to Andy, looking like a damn statue. And then we gonna have Karen, coochie popping and backpedaling and twisting and turning and contorting herself so she ain't gotta answer questions. While Candace and Wendy just sit silently because coincidentally Andy is not gonna ask them that many questions, probably. So I don't know. I'm really disappointed. I'm really not looking forward to this. And just a little bit. The photo that they uploaded was kind of blurry anyway because it was off Twitter. And on top of that, give me a second. Let me see if I could do something. Okay, y'all, is that better? Can y'all see this one better than the other one? They didn't like they didn't really do the picture in 1280 by 720. It was like just a straight photo, so it's kind of hard for me to stretch it out because it'll look odd. Why the hell is Wendy at the? I really don't know. I truthfully don't know. It's really bothering me, honestly, that they are going to continue. And that's like in low key, that's why his shows are failing. That's why his shows are failing because he's tone deaf to the audience. He doesn't care. All of the stuff that he does is generated and created according to his own bias towards different people. Robin and Mia and Wendy definitely need to swap couches immediately. Like I don't even like those two manly hooligans next to Candace. I don't even like that. It's too much testosterone next to my girl. It's too much testosterone next to my girl. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I think Wendy is going to take a step back and be a friend of the show next season. I don't understand how Wendy needs to take a step back and be a friend of the show next season when she's given us way more than Robin and Mia has. Like, I don't understand why Wendy would have to take a step back. Wendy has gave us way more in 2 seasons than Robin has in 7. I don't understand it. I really don't. And if that's the case, if that's how this is gonna go, I won't even review it next season. It could be a wrap right now. Because what we're not gonna do is treat Wendy like she don't be serving it up. Y'all can try to blackball this lady outside of the group all you want to, but at the end of the day, the audience and Wendy has done enough for her to come back 2 times over. Robin is next to Candace. Like if I was like, I don't know. Wendy should say there's a storyline there. Like I'm just like what like it's just gonna be everybody versus Candace if Wendy goes. It's literally gonna be everybody versus Candace. That's literally what it's gonna be. And then they're gonna force Candace out too, and then it's gonna be just a light skinned bitches show. Is that what's gonna happen? Like this is highly offensive and disappointing to be straight up honest. What would be the reason to bring Robin back and not bring Wendy back? But you literally separating the two dark skinned girls who are literally the closest in the cast and putting each of them between people who they truthfully don't like that is colorist within itself. I swear to God, y'all, if Wendy does not come back, I probably will not be reviewing the show. Like, I don't think y'all understand. Jeremy loves Wendy Osefo. I think that she belongs on this show. She represents what this show is actually about: opulence, luxuriousness. Who's been looking the most luxurious every episode? Wendy. Who's married? Wendy. Who can read? Wendy. Who is funny? Wendy. Who can throw shade? Wendy. Who got money? Wendy. And Candace is all of those things as well. But I'm just saying, and so is Karen. But I'm saying, why would we not bring Wendy back? That is dumb. And I hope that this is not some type of way to force her out, sis. If they try to force you out, sis, you better give them one hell of a show. Do not allow yourself to. Well, I think it's too late now because they've already started recording it since this morning. So I did expect some conniving shit to go down. I expected some conniving shit, but I'm just saying, like, this seating arrangement doesn't make sense. Like, the conniving shit that I thought was going to happen would be Karen and Giselle in the first seats when they never did deserve anything to be in the first seat. Well, I take that back. I think Giselle did enough with Candace to be in the first seat because that's something that we really need to talk about. But I'm saying outside of that, Karen didn't deserve no first seat. And literally, he gives these people, he gives these people, this type of power and access to, excuse me, you guys. Michael, you were trying it today, buddy. In your crate. Bye. But like I was saying, like I feel that this is just dumb. But I think Andy is going to gloss over. Of course he is. And he can't understand as to why his show, why all of these housewife shows are slipping in ratings every season that they come back is because of him. Like y'all, I swear to God, if Wendy does not come back next season, I am going to be fucking pissed. Like, I'm going to be irate as fuck. Y'all don't understand. I'm going to go in if Wendy is not invited back next season as a full time housewife. And then Robin is invited back as a full time. I fucking promise you, especially after Robin and Giselle and Mia all joined in and laughter after she was assaulted and hit with the purse. Like, how you gonna get her off of the strap after she's been hit and assaulted? and still gave y'all a good season. Still came across like with so much elegance. Like, how dare you? Like, to put her behind Ashley, yuck. It's giving me barf. Why would they even put Candace and Robin on Karen and Robin on the same sofa? It doesn't make any sense. None of this shit makes sense to me. The same way the seating arrangement for Real Housewives of Atlanta didn't make any sense at all either. Karen is not going to be going at it with Wendy. Karen is going to be going at it with Robin and Giselle and Charisse. That's who the three women are. She's not going at it with Wendy, and that is not why they put Wendy opposite of Karen. They put Wendy opposite of Karen and Candace because they don't want them to come across as a united front, nor do they want the people to come across as if they are they are the dark skinned women versus the light skinned women, probably. But it literally looks even more forced because you literally have her at the end behind Giselle and Ashley. Like, what? Y'all, this is so disappointing, child. This is so disappointing. Like, and this is why I said I didn't have high expectations for the reunion. I really didn't. I really don't. Like I believe every single time Candace and Wendy try to go in on one of them, and Andy's gonna be like, "Well, let's move on," and then he's gonna act like he doesn't know what the fuck he did, and then he's gonna be like, I apologize for the, for the way that they, for the way, I carried the reunion. Hopefully, I'll do better next time. Fuck you, Andy. But the thing is, the outrage and the confusion is not going to generate views. It still has it, no matter what Giselle has done. Like Giselle and the rest of these hoes making up lies about Karen's marriage has not drawn the viewers that they thought that it would. Them trying to make up lies about Candace and Chris has not brought the viewers that they thought that it would. It does not work. Organic things work. It's very disappointing at this point, child. Precious sounds so irritated with y'all not liking the video. She was like, "Bitch, at the end of it, why do y'all not like?" I don't. At this point, Precious, it makes no reason to even, to even get yourself upset, child. They gonna do what they gonna do. They gonna do what they gonna do, child. And Wendy definitely should get second chair. She was the center of controversy this season. This show is trash, right? She literally went at it with Robin all season and Mia and Giselle. Who did Ashley go at it with? Besides her trying to bait Candace into another petty ass argument that Candace paid her dust about. What did Robin do? Like, I'm just saying, like, this is crazy to me. Like, this is madness. Does Andy own Bravo? I don't think he owns Bravo, but I believe he's an executive over the branch of the Housewives. I don't think he owns Bravo. This shows they don't like Wendy. How Giselle keeps slipping through blows me. Andy, count your days. Andy going to the lowest pits of hell. Just joined the live. This seating chart looked like somebody got drunk and put it together last minute while late to work and trying to change diapers on the subway. You know, it's crazy. I just realized Mia did the most. Yeah, it's crazy. I was not expecting Mia in the last seat. Honestly, I was not. I was not expecting Mia to be last seat. I was expecting her to have an exit being in at least third from first or second to first. But like I was not, expecting her to be last. When her Candace, and Wendy have been in the most drama this season. So I really don't even understand as to why. This don't make sense to me. I thought Ashley would be where Mia is. I thought Ashley would be where Mia is too. Like Ashley came back after, like they literally let Ashley back after a literal queen of rap said that she was boring and didn't bring anything to the season, and the viewers echoed the same thing and was wondering how she keeps on getting accepted back. And y'all telling me just because Wendy had one calm season that she needs to go? Why is that? But Robin can do nothing every season besides be a lapdog to Giselle and still come back every season. Is like I don't know. This is definitely giving season 14 Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion, child. I can't. Uh like it's very disappointing at this point. Like it's like no matter what you do, and it's like and like this is what I be trying to talk to y'all about. Like you could be dark skinned, you could dress to the nines, you could accomplish everything, do everything that you're supposed to do, and light skinned people will still do better than you just simply for being light skinned and mediocre. Because nothing about Karen and Giselle deserves first seat this season at all. Karen just got activated towards the ending of the season, and now we're going to give her the first seat. But I already knew that that was gonna happen anyway. I'm just kind of fucking confused on why Wendy is behind Ashley and Giselle. That's what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to figure out. The colorism is blatant, and until like, and they're like, what they're gonna do, they're gonna do the same thing the basketball wives tried to do. They're going to try to get rid of all the dark skinned women because they feel like if they do that, they'll get rid of the colorism statements. But I promise you, the ratings are gonna slip. The ratings will slip, and then this show would be scrambling. From the looks of this seating chart, this reunion is not going to be given exactly. It's really not, and it's very disappointing to say the least. Like I just, I really can't. I really cannot, y'all. I am so disappointed. I cannot tell y'all the amount of disgust at the seating arrangement. And part of me really wants to hope that because look, it literally says version one. So maybe there's another version. Maybe this is just a trick. Because I doubt that they would expose the seating arrangement and then also have everybody like be disgusted by it and not tune in. Potentially they'll keep it a secret. Why would they do this if it's not some type of trick? It doesn't make sense to me, especially because it says version one. So it makes me feel like there's different version of the seating arrangement. They gonna fuck around and get the lowest ratings for the reunion if they keep this shit up. Yeah, right. Giselle has been first seed every season, but there's been seasons where Karen was not first seed. And Karen has literally been at the center of drama a lot of the seasons, except this one. But I'm just saying that it's strange to me that Giselle can literally sit there, not do or say anything, not read or do anything, and still be in the first seat. It literally drives me up the wall. And then when bitches become entitled after y'all give them stuff that they don't own, then you want to punish them and be upset. But when you give people things that they don't deserve or they don't own, they become entitled to feel like they are supposed to have those things. That's why Nene turned the way that she did. Because y'all was making her feel entitled to feel like she deserves it, even though that she didn't earn it. We should go based on season performance, not seniority. And I just I don't know. Yeah, season 5, she definitely didn't deserve the first seed. In my opinion, I believe that Monique and Candace should have been first seeds. And I believe it should have been I believe it should have been Monique, Karen, Ashley, and then Candace, Giselle, Robin, and Wendy. That's what I believe. Nene opened the door for Candy to get a roll on. Oh my god, not a Nene connoisseur. I'm fucking weak. Nene didn't do anything but get on the motherfucking show and act a damn fool just like every fucking body else who did. If anybody opened the door, it's Tiffany Pollard, New York motherfucking from Flavor of Love. Open the door for all of these damn women to do the exact same thing that she was doing since 2005. Nene didn't open up no damn doors for Candy. It's probably in her contract to have first chair. That is dumb. Gizzy and Karen still right. They made her a tyrant. Gizzy and Karen still have first chair with Candace and Wendy next to Karen. Then wait, Aaliyah, what are you talking about? I don't know which one Gabor showed. This one came straight. See, this is what I'm talking about. Where did he get his from? Because I didn't get that one. I got this one off of the site. So you saw another seating arrangement that I didn't? Okay, Sierra content, whatever you say. Um, but back to what you were saying on Gabor, like you saying Gabor showed another version of the seating arrangement. See, I knew, like, see y'all. I'm like, wait, is it Goody Gabor or is it Andrew Gabor? Let me know which Gabor you're talking about because there's two of them that I know of. Yeah, I was like, this has to be given trickery. What's up, J Dub? J Dub, when are you gonna stop playing in collab with me? When are you gonna stop playing? I promise I will take it down a couple of notches for our collab if you decide to do that. I will be on my best behavior and I won't say anything buck wow. Well, that buck wow. I need a collab. I need a collab with J Dub. I'm gonna be doing a collab with Conversations with Sean. I'm gonna be doing a collaboration with JB Says What. And y'all already know. I don't know what me and Chef Don Don are gonna be collabing on soon, but y'all know that I'm always down for a collab with friends. So I'm trying. I'm gonna try to make that happen again because I know y'all love to see me and Chef Don Don do things together. Child, this chat is giving delayed. Okay. All right. So Jeremy, I'm the Lil Wayne of YouTube. If you need me, I will be there. I respect what you do. Period. Thank you. I like conversations with Sean. Cool. Hi, Jeremy. Just finished your last live. I love your reads. Officially, your new subby. Thank you, Talisha. You know, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. But hell, you know, while you at it, can you please go to the bathroom real quick and go grab me a piece of toilet tissue and then tie it up, or fold it into a cry angle and then hand it to me so I can cry tears into that, so I don't, cry over this ugly ass seating arrangement that Bravo has shown on their Twitter page. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And hopefully it's just a trick. Hopefully, is all a figment of my imagination and I'm not actually seeing what we're seeing. Hopefully, it's a Mandela effect, and the actual shit that we see is completely different because what Aaliyah said is completely different from what I'm seeing on the Twitter page of where. So you're telling me, Aaliyah, are you saying that he showed you a printed out? Are you saying that Andrew Gabor showed you a printed seating arrangement that had Karen, Candace, and Wendy, and then showed you, Giselle, Robin, Ashley, and Mia on the other side? You're telling me that he showed you that, or are you just saying, or did he say that's what he wants to happen? Because I only see one seating arrangement. Giving Karen and Giselle first seat all the time is bad for the show because it makes them look like the show revolves around them. Viewers won't care about the other ladies over time. And I think that's what they want. I think they want to be able to dispose of the other ladies, but just keep those two women pigeonholed to the show. That's how it's happening. The seating chart is booty. Hey, JB says what? Given like I'm like that's so I'm just asking because Aaliyah said that Andrew Gabor has another seating arrangement that he's seen, but the one that I seen on Twitter is this one. Like all I'm saying is like it wasn't printed, it was digital like they did with the arrangement when they had the argument on the plane, but somebody else in the chair said he showed two versions. I don't know. I need to see it. If you can go to his, well, I ain't gonna tell you to do that because there might be a little bit of drama attached to that, but I would love to know where y'all got that from because I don't see that they uploaded this to their official Twitter page. Jeremy is like Missouri. You have to show him. Maybe I'm young, but I don't know what the fuck that means, J Dub. No cap. I don't know what that has to do with Missouri. I don't know nobody in Missouri. I never seen somebody from Missouri. I never heard somebody from Missouri. Natasha said Giselle is literally ruining the show. She does nothing and takes away the focus on more deserving cast members. Right. Don't kill me, but why does seating matter? Not trying to be funny. Erica, seating matters because it changes the whole energy of the show. Believe it or not, how you are who you're sitting by and how things are arranged affects the show heavily. Just like the season 14 reunion. The reason that it happened at like that for Real Housewives of Atlanta is because of the seating arrangements. They had people mix match sitting next to each other and it didn't make sense. So therefore that reunion didn't flow well. It was just Marlo apologizing and basically over talking everybody. Missouri is the show me state. I've never heard that a day in my life. Like the best reunions happen when you have two opposing parties facing one another so they can look at each other and go at it, and then they have the support of the ones next to them to also give them that fire to go at it. It's when you have people who don't like each other sitting next to one another, they have to maintain their energy. They feel uncomfortable because it could literally turn into a physical altercation at any moment. Andy is from Missouri. Well, I don't want to meet no other motherfuckers ever from Missouri. He fucked it up for all y'all. Like it. For example, when Nene used to sit across from exactly now, imagine if Kenya and Nene were sitting right next to each other while they were beefing. How terrible the reunion would have went. Or when if they had a sat Kenya right next to Phaedra. That would make no sense. You need to sit them across from each other so they could look the person in the eye that they have an issue with and say their piece. That's how it works, in my opinion. Yeah, and then on top of that, Sonya and Drew almost got into a physical altercation that they edited out. Like y'all literally did this for I don't know for what for drama, and then you edit the drama out and just give us more scenes of Marlo apologizing and telling us about her motherfucking childhood. Bitch, fuck Marlo's childhood. Fuck her mama too. And her sisters. Fuck all of them niggas. Why do we have to hear about Marlo's backstory again? I'm not surprised that Karen is first chair. I'm not surprised that Giselle is first chair. I already predicted that if y'all watched the last video. And if you watched the video that I did last night as well about, Giselle talking about what to expect at the reunion, and I did a reunion prediction at the end of that. But what I'm saying is that Candace and Wendy should be seated next to one another, and then Ashley, Mia, Giselle, and Robin should be seated opposite. Don't sit people next to each other that they don't like. That's weird. So why Wendy is gonna read Giselle can just look the opposite way at Andy and completely ignore her? Is that the reason that y'all did this? Do we care about Tanya breaking up with her forever partner? What do we talk like? What are we talking about? Did she break up with him? The only time two people seated next to each other had contention organically was when Nene and Candy had the back and forth, and Nene said that I said what I said. I mean, I understand that, but I'm saying, like, is that like news? Like, did somebody say that Tanya and that man broke up? Like, Tanya and Paul, I think his name was Paul. Candace, Wendy, Karen in that order. And that's literally what I said. I was like, it could either be Candace, Karen, and Wendy, and then Jacqueline, or I said it should be Candace, Wendy, Karen, and then Jacqueline at the end. I was on her Insta literally last week, and they were posting their trips. Candace, Wendy, okay. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just so disappointing, child. It's just so disappointing. I'm so disappointed. Wendy gonna be reading the side of Giselle's neck roll. And that's what I don't want. I don't want like how dare you have this woman in a place where people could turn their back on her. She needs to be able to face these people directly and look them in their eye and tell them how she feels. She's owed that. Like it's not fair for Wendy to have to look at the back of Giselle's neck rolls. It's not, it's not conducive to a healthy mental health. You know, it's not conducive to that. Little do they know having Candace and Wendy separate will be great. No, it won't. I don't think it will. I feel like they don't respect Wendy at all. It's okay because regardless on if Wendy leaves this show and if she's taken off or not, she gonna be good because she actually has a career outside of this. These other bitches, however, could never, except for Candace. The way I said that was so aggressive, except for Candace. I don't know why I said it like that, Jeff. They don't have to respect Wendy. America respects Wendy. You know, Andy loves the criminals and coke snoring hoes. That's his favorite. The coke snorting hoes, or the criminals who steal out of people's fucking bank accounts and shit. He loves that type of bitch. You know, bitches who actually work for the shit that they have and actually are respectable in this shit. I believe he doesn't want to honor those people because he don't want them to feel bigger than the show and feel like they could leave whenever they want to. I feel like it's a way to control them. The ones who are the thirstiest for it is the ones who he rewards the most. Wendy and Candace ain't gonna read them red bones. They worship them. Giselle out here calling Candace's husband a predator. Nah, I don't know about that. I really do feel like Candace is about to eat Giselle alive. I swear to God, Candace, if you just burst in tears while you're talking to this fucking lady, I will fucking. You've had multiple months to cry. At this point, crying should not even be a motherfucking option. Save the tears and eat this bitch. I swear, if Candace cries, I will lose it. Don't you fucking cry. You better eat these bitches up. Like, I swear. Candace better cook. Candace better cook. Candace better cook. She better not cry. Candace better cook. Candace better fillet and saute these bitches. Like at the end of the day, it's time for you to take it there. No, she don't need to cry. She don't need to cry over Giselle. Giselle is not worth no motherfucking tears. And she already cried. I guarantee you she cried multiple times. She don't need to cry in front of this bitch. Now it's time for war. Fuck the tears. Cry at home in your husband's bosom. Because Giselle, you want to know, Giselle ain't got no man to cry on. This bitch going out with motherfuckers on Winter House. Like, these motherfuckers are a quarter of your age, sis. What are you talking about? Like, you're dating children. Ugh, yo, I'm so angry. But hopefully, maybe this is just a prank. Maybe this is just the April Fool's because it does say, like, version one. Maybe this is just one of the versions. Maybe it's just one of the versions. Deborah, my name is Jeremy. My name is Jeremy, Deborah. Um, Giselle only deserved first chair season one and maybe two. Every other season, other ladies outshined her. They always outshine Giselle. Like, if all you have to do is lie and just be vindictive on reality television to make it and to be a star and get paid millions, bitch, I could easily do that. Any one of us could do it. You're forgiven. Just make sure next time you put a Jeremy in there because I don't know who the hell Jerry is. But all right, you're forgiven though. But whoever made this chart don't need to be making any more decisions. Absolutely not. Toss this shit in the fucking fire and the inferno and never allow it to be seen by human once again. Don't allow it ever in life. The fact that Giselle the fact that Giselle sit next to Andy lets you know that colorism is alive and well, period. But he white. They just have a natural proclivity to light skinned bitches with terrible taste and nasty spirits. They love them types. Y'all ever like realized that the white gay men love Giselle and Robin? The nastiest hoes with the dirtiest spirits and the ugliest cooches probably. They bow down to these bitches. Like when I was watching that reality T shit by Page Six in those two white homosexual pasty men just praising Giselle like she's fucking doing something. It really kills me. And that's why I will never fuck another white guy ever again in life. The last time I did was in 2018 and I had to go to the altar of my African ancestral plains and I had to apologize for disgracing my bloodline. Child. Cause one thing these white gays gonna do is go up for the most mediocre bitches. What are you talking about? Giselle is the girl. Giselle just it. She's a star. Like, shut the fuck up, Anthony. Fucking Brad. Shut up. Bitch ass nigga. I'm feeling abused and I'm feeling bullied. That's how that's how these bitches be talking and shit. The niggas know what's up. Thank you, Deborah. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. You didn't have to give me $5, but I appreciate it. But all I'm saying is just, all you gotta I appreciate it. Not Brad and Chad. Look, I'm just Brad and Chad. Like, them motherfuckers be loving Giselle. It really makes my stomach churn when I see these white gays really go up for Giselle. I'm up here like, this is why I always say that racism in the gay community is alive and well. So should be about four more episodes left, then the reunion. I think it's gonna be around maybe 5 to 6, and then the reunion. Brad, Chad, and Tad, absolutely. Aaliyah, I swear to God, if you came into this motherfucking chat and put misinformation, and this is gonna be the shit that we see what I have up right now, I'm gonna be mad at you. I'm letting you know that right now. I'm letting you know that right now that you kind of got my hopes up that maybe this is all a trick. You said that this is like that this was a that there was a different seating arrangement. Maybe the seating arrangement that you saw, good Andrew Gabor made up. Did Andrew say that shit came from Bravo? Or that came from some type of sources. See, I need to know. See, you just came up here and just put this information and you got me wondering now. I need to see something. I need to see. Candace always gets second chair though. Candace got I believe Candace had got second chair when she got beat up by Monique. I believe she got second chair. Hmm. I believe she got second chair. When Monique was on, or she at least got third. One of the two, child. One of y'all know one of the two, child. Aaliyah, I'm gonna need you to report into the comments and tell me more. What you ain't gonna do is just drop that T and not explain in depth what you were saying. What did Andrew say about that seating arrangement? Cause like if it's a vision board, I'm gonna be mad at you, Aaliyah. I'm gonna be mad because if this is because if we wish upon a star and we just hoping that they gonna do it right, and then we get this shit that we see in front of us right now, I'm gonna be upset. Cause I'm gonna be like what Aaliyah said, that it ain't supposed to be like this. And I'm gonna blame all that shit on you. Mia attempts to repair her relationship with Wendy on next episode. I fucking cannot. Not after you just said that she was jealous of you. I swear to fucking God, if Wendy, I swear, if Wendy like befriends this bitch, I'm done. Why is Giselle next to Andy? And do y'all remember them saying that apparently when they had all went to Mexico and they so is it another group trip that they're supposed to have? Because I'm pretty sure they said a group trip, and then somebody had asked, Mia, did she eat somebody's cooch, or did she inspect somebody's cooch or something? That already happened, or is that coming up? Because if that's the case, is more supposed to be happening while they're in Mexico, or is the trip wrapping up, or are they going to show us more of this trip? No one remembers the group pic Wendy posted with Mia, Ashley, and Candace. I do remember that. And then, aren't y'all tired of them making 7 or 8 episodes out of a trip? Like, I believe like a trip should just be 1 to 2 episodes max. Like, I don't think the next episode we should still be in fucking Mexico. I don't like when we extend these trips into 10 episodes. It's ridiculous. Like we were in Miami for too fucking long. I hate that their group trips aren't as grand as the other housewives. People go to Mexico all the time. I want to see Prague, Tokyo, something. Well, maybe the ladies got to cough up that dough. We also have to remember a lot has happened since then, so I won't hold it against her. Now see, Aaliyah just magically disappeared. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Talking about the other, like the seating arrangement that I seen was da 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 da. Aaliyah, if you in here, I'm still waiting for you to talk to me, tell me what's going on, because what I see in front of me is completely different. Huh? Don't think you gonna get off easy, cause you not. Housewives are not going to step it up because the ratings for all of the housewives all across the board are slipping and they can't figure out why. It's because they want to be deaf and mute to a lot of different topics and issues that are happening in the community that's being reflected within the show. Like colorism and racism is alive and well. And for us to not even acknowledge it on the show is completely ridiculous. And it lets us know that you just want to completely ignore it. And that lets me know that you don't respect the struggle that I go through on a daily basis. So therefore, I'm not going to watch. IDK, where he said he got it from. He pulled up a diagram of the seating, but you said this one came from the official page. Child, it's giving vision board. This is the real thing right here. This is actually on the damn set. You look, you don't see it. You don't see the set in the background. This is as legit as it can be. She got a secret child on him. Probably he don't want it to go public. Who? What are you talking about? Ashley should be at the end in the back. Like at this point, Ashley should be in the Rosa Parks section of the reunion. Definitely needs to be in the Rosa Parks section of the reunion. Thank you for the super chat, Dehendi. The Hindi says if Andy really wanted to get this reunion piping, then I hope Tita Talks came to the reunion with Mia because Tita don't play about her family. Reunion like Tita definitely is not gonna be at the reunion. I definitely don't see that happening. I know Jacqueline is gonna be there, but I don't think Tita's gonna be making like some type of grand, appearance. You can't just let everybody in, child. But yes, like until Nicki Minaj wants to address her husband accusations, then we have nothing else to talk about. And I believe like the people who needs to host the reunions should be different, like depending on the franchise. I believe different franchises should have different people, hosting the reunions. In my opinion, I believe for black people it should be somebody of color who can understand the nuances of being a black person in America, who's dealt with colorism and things like that, that can maneuver through all of these different terrains and traverse through the the difficult topics. Just some pasty white dude, he don't know anything about what that is. One size does not fit all. So I'm saying like he cannot host all of these reunions. And it's obvious that he's burnt out. I guarantee you Andy don't even be watching the show like that. Because there's no way you're gonna convince me that Andy is watching like over 92 hours a week of housewives to keep up with the reunions. This motherfucker be coming to the reunions don't even be knowing some of the stuff that happened during the season. He don't even know because he didn't watch it. Jeremy, Nicki Minaj should have been your example of hypergamy. No, Nicki Minaj is my example of hypogamy, and I did use her as that example because she has dated down. And she continues to because she likes to control men. But I'm saying there's no drama. There's no drama though. He likes the drama. Is no drama. The reunions lately have been snooze fest. I hope Wendy y'all want to know something? I guarantee if Wendy brings up that lawsuit, they're not going to bring her back next season. That's the type of shit that they be doing to people. If you bring up some shit that they don't want you to, they'll take you out next season. RHOA season 9 was a perfect sitting arrangement, period. Like Real Housewives has had so many different fucking seasons. I can't remember the seating arrangements. Honestly, I can't. A lot of people be asking me to to recant, not recant, but recite things from specific episodes, and I was like, bitch, I don't remember what happened like in specific episodes. Like Real Housewives of Atlanta has been on for damn near 14, 15 years. I can't remember everything according to the season, and then the seasons be long as shit a lot of times. Give me a second, y'all. My bad. Hello, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me know. The reunion where Phaedra was exposed. I think that was season 9. Oh, y'all. But I ain't got nothing to add to this. I'm disappointed. I'm gonna go cry in the car. Okay, so I'll talk to y'all later. This is all very disappointing, of course. But what else are we to expect from a pasty old white man who allegedly snorts coke all day? You know, everything about Andy looks, mediocre. But y'all, much love, much peace. Y'all have a good one. Bye.